Flying Without Wings at the tail. So they work out of the straight now and run towards the back, and Will Thriller's the leader. Out by length on Mr. Armageddon in second spot, then Boston Jack. Now first without cover on the outside as Cruise and Elmo. They're followed then by Aces first around the outside of Chariot Duchess. 2 lengths further away, Miss Presidential racing on the inside of Memphis, and they're followed 2 away to Flying Without Wings, and a half length last of all is Bandam. Up the back they go. Will Thrill on top, led by a length Mr. Armageddon, a half away. Cruise and Elmo on the outside, 3 parts for length. Boston Jack on the fence. Aces first works up to a 1-1 trail. Further back on the inside then is Chariot Duchess from Memphis as they work to the bend from Miss Presidential. Then Flying Without Wings and Bandam is at the tail of the field. They're into the straight this time. They'll get the bell in the first, and it's Will Thrill the leader. By a length now to Cruise and Elmo on the outside. Behind the leader there as Mr. Armageddon. Aces first has the 1-1 trail as they work towards the back. They were followed further back on the inside then now Boston Jack, then Memphis is on the outside. They were followed then by Chariot Duchess, and then around the outside goes Flying Without Wings. On the fence Miss Presidential, and back at the tail of the field is Bandam. Up the back Will Thrill the leader. Out by a length Mr. Armageddon. Here's Aces first coming up quickly around the outside of Cruise and Elmo. They were followed on the fence then now by Boston Jack. Around it on the outside then is Chariot Duchess, followed then by Memphis, then Miss Presidential, Flying Without Wings, and Bandam at the tail, working to the bend. They've still got to get Will Thrill. It's going kindly as they work to the turn. It's out by length now to Mr. Armageddon, who hooks off the fence. Aces first is next with Chariot Duchess as they straighten for the run home. It's Will Thrill in front of Mr. Armageddon. Will Thrill in front of Mr. Armageddon, and Will Thrill is too good. Will Thrill takes out the first from Mr. Armageddon. Miss Presidential may have run third, just in front of Chariot Duchess. They're followed then by Aces first, then Flying Without Wings. Out wide Memphis. Further back Cruise and Elmo. Over on the inside Boston Jack and Band.